Along with the rest of beautiful downtown Toronto, are setting today. It's the NBA. Welcome.
Welcome. What's up, Chase here? Welcome back to
And
NBA
nothing tips
2K21.
off a...
Well, Kevin, and
Thanks, David.
Ready?
Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
Ready.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to
Reggie
college,
Jackson,
and
Paul
one of
George,
my
and
teammates,
Island.
Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest
mean,
athletes I ever played
I have to
alongside. But
record
we're
this.
going to see
I
a
have to
lot
record
of
this
his
game.
impact in tonight's
Last
game.
game.
And
is
the
gonna
Clippers
be-
starting five. We've got Ibaka.
The last game.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Young is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Birch in at the center,
VanVleet,
locking down
three.
the middle. Now Jackson. Coming off a solid
Reggie.
outing against Indiana.
Aw, never
and
mind,
Chen gets
sorry.
the whistle that time.
But
That is his
anyway,
first
yeah.
foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Shit.
Jackson,
no.
that's a two-pointer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
So we
Here's
last
Toronto.
time we
Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
The
Nice.
basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a
We
three-point play.
Yes.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Kawhi
The
Leonard.
throw good. Siakam.
Helped Toronto
After a
win.
quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year three when he helped the
Heck.
Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Young passes to Birch. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
Uncovered at
What
the
do you do?
rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an
come
elite
on,
talent
man.
in Paul George.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Leonard. Here's Ibaka. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and the ability to generate
All right.
points off
By
offensive
two.
rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time
Never
on
mind.
the perimeter.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. That one falls.
Oh, okay, we're
Jackson's
tied.
got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful transition
dumb.
offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you
Birch,
got to look
give it to
right
me.
towards the rim.
So we can
Sweet
reset.
play.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Ibaka kicks to Jackson.
Jackson.
And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget
game
about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Yep,
Leave me room.
that one
I
goes.
dare you.
And all the way to the
Leave me
bucket.
room.
No
I dare
resistance.
I dare you.
Just swipe the candy
I dare
from
you.
him.
Just leave me room.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers.
Just leave me room.
Trailing by 2. Now the dish to Ibaka. Here's Jackson. And it's VanVleet with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Out left to the wing. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Okay.
The Clippers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. George passes to Ibaka. Leonard looking over the floor.
Leonard.
Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the
Okay.
assist. Jackson's got 9.
Up by 1.
No doubt
Down
about
by
the
1.
consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift
Ah.
for their offense.
And he gets it back. Birch's
Nice.
shot's good. The Clippers trail.
Trailing by 1.
George passes to
We're leading
Leonard.
by 1 right now.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the
Bam,
3 ball
three.
is good. He's got 6.
And he
Up by
likes
4.
to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Leonard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Leonard did
Okay,
a good
Leonard.
job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
No!
Tipped away. Morris finds George. The 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Down by 1.
And that
Up by
one
one.
is stuffed right through.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Birch kicks to Anunoby. And Toronto
Out of bounds
turns
again.
it over again.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really
Jackson.
can set the tone.
There we go.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Now the Clippers moving it up. George has got the ball. He kicks it to Leonard. Morris dishes to Leonard. A floater, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Birch has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough
Hello.
one. Crucial
Bye.
that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is George. 26 points for him last game against Indiana.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night.
Okay, I'm off. My matchup is Paul George.
Young against George. Young passes to Flynn. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The pass to Young. Here's Birch. Defended by Ibaka. Pass to Birch. Just 5 to shoot. Young for 3.
3. Damn it!
A shot. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range
Oh, my God.
artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Kennard is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Bulls was terrific. He tallied 25 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had
Do it.
no answer for him.
Nice.
We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from George.
And they're
Hot
getting
George.
their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Young from the arc.
Ah!
Rebound by the Clippers. At the
My threes
conclusion
didn't
of this
work.
game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road.
No, wait.
Anunoby finds Young. And the rejection by
And
Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Passes it to Flynn. And here's Young. And here is Siakam. He's covered by Leonard. Siakam passes to Young. Here's Birch. Anunoby kicks to Flynn. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. Clippers trail by 10. Here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good.
Dude, come
He'll have
on,
a
man.
chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
All right. We're fucking up right now.
The importance of the 3-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect
Time
from
out.
distance.
No doubt
We're
about
fucking
it.
up right now.
And, you know, there's 3
All right,
guys
no
to
more
me
fooling
that
around.
kind of
I
separate
cannot fool around
themselves.
here.
And it's one because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys
My
can all
three-pointers,
hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the 3-point line.
Leonard trying to break free. The shot by George, no good. Toronto leading by 9. And Young kicks to Siakam. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Back to Young. George against Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Over to the left wing. Birch's shot's good. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
That's nice
Point
vision
game.
there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And George kicks to Kennard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, okay.
And doing a much better
Okay.
job from 3-point range than they were in the
Why
first.
did it pass
It's going to help
like
them
that?
chip
Damn it.
away at that lead.
Young passes to Anunoby. Back to Young. Anunoby against Leonard. Young outside. There's the 3. Hits it
In.
from 3-point range. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems
I think it's
we're
the
gonna find
timing.
out
That's my
Who
problem,
can
is
make
the
the
timing.
deepest threes? Right now, it's a shootout.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Birch kicks to Flynn. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Young. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 11 points for Champ.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
The shot from 20 feet away. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
9.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll. But what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last
Oh,
year. Fresh off a
God.
Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Here's George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 18 points in the game.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Siakam outside. Here's Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 13.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
George against Anunoby. And the shot goes in. George has got 20 points.
Yeah, Paul George can get very shifty even with that kind of frame, and he fights his way through the contact.
Young passes to Birch. Flynn kicks to Anunoby. Outside Flynn. Back to Young. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
George looking over the floor.
Oh, God.
And George with the stuff.
Pretty cool that Paul George came to the game on a rocket ship
What
because
was
he's
that?
on another planet right now.
And the Raptors call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a
Time
lot
out,
harder
y'all.
to get easy looks
Time out.
on the road, but they found ways.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back
72,
here for the start.
Woo, woo, woo. I mean, ranked number one NBA for steals. Why minus 6? 15 points. What the? Because I'm crazy.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One
That
side
is
trying to mount a
indeed
comeback,
rich,
one
eh?
side trying to protect their lead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the
Hey,
lineups
Mr.
courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Young. And it's Birch in at the 5. Jackson passes to Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Anunoby kicks to Young. VanVleet passes to Young. Over Jackson. Young finds Siakam. Over Morris. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And there it is for him. Jackson's got 11.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Anunoby against Leonard. Pass to Siakam. Dishes to Young. Yes,
Hello.
indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's
I feel so
George.
good.
He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Come on, let me take it over.
15-point game.
Let me take it over, boy.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now the pass to Morris. Jackson up top. High post try. Good as the jump shot falls. And that's 13 points for Reggie Jackson.
Can't get that
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
shit, man.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Siakam, right side.
Complete.
And that
In.
one, good.
Nice.
Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Like so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to give me an update. He said he took a big hit on that play and that he may have bruised his sternum. This injury could be devastating for them. This is
What's
a team that
wrong
had
with
title
me?
hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah,
What the
now
fuck?
they have the information they need to take the best
All right, hang
course
on.
of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and
I know that.
competing.
Young's shot is good.
Gotta take over.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Outside, George. And here's Leonard from 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Leonard. Why?
Burks has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh,
Leonard with the
come
steal.
on, man.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Ibaka, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So
7
difficult.
turnovers for being stupid. And I get to do Patrick Beverly.
Here's Morris. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Yep.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Patrick
Back to
Beverly.
Young. Fades and shoots. Lowry
Nope.
has the open look.
Lowry.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Six.
Lowry's got 19 points.
And those reflexes
I knew
never
what I
let
was doing.
Lowry down. He was
think.
primed for that shot.
Here's Beverly, and the layup
Beverly.
falls. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half.
Hello.
Sticking to the high percentage
Do it.
shots,
Yes.
playing smart with the lead.
Yes.
And so far,
Yes,
going
very
for more of
much,
an
yes.
inside presence here in the second half, getting
Down by 4.
away from the
We need to
three-point
stop
shot.
it.
Pass to Beverly.
on,
Now
Beverly.
Cousins. And they double up Cousins. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, in this offense and in
7-6.
this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young finds Lowry.
Lowry.
Back to Young. Young is double. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly.
Beverly.
That is his first foul of the game. Beverly against Lowry. Passes it to Trent. It's Young on the wing. Raptors moving the ball around. That
Moving
one's
on.
good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Trent.
And I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
What are you
Young
doing?
with the steal. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Clippers lead by
Steal
3.
again.
We'll be back.
Wait.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Down by 3.
Just
Did
true
we get it?
artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the
You son
perfect
of a bitch.
delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Patrick Beverly. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Jackson in at the 2-guard spot. And that one's
Oh,
good.
he's cheating.
Beverly.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it. For him, it's harder
Okay,
to
that's
miss
not-
that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Jackson hits both of them.
And if they continue,
it's a
Kevin,
challenge for
their
me.
outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the paint. Slammed
Bam.
home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more
Down by
of
4.
those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Young with
What
the
are
steal.
you doing?
Pass to Siakam.
Siakam.
Coming off the assist from Young.
Stop.
Young's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Young outside. And the pass to Boucher. Back to Young. Boucher with the ball. Back to Young.
Hello.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Hello.
Young's
Hello,
got
buddy.
21 in the game.
And you
21
don't
points.
want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Leonard. Boucher with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Thank you.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Buries the long-range jumper. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Lowry feeding
Lowry.
it out a bit. And
Hello.
Young with the basket on the assist by Lowry. 23
Gotta
points
get
for
room.
Champ.
Gotta get
And they're
room. You gotta
beginning
get
to
room.
just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fade away. They get it back. Beverly, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Pass to Trent.
Trent, do it.
Buries
Thank
it
you.
down low. Trent's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains
Push him
possession.
out.
Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Lowry. Passes it to Anunoby. Young with the ball. Pass to Anunoby. To take the lead. Siakam misses.
Siakam,
Clippers
why,
have
man?
gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And so Young will bring it up for the Raptors. Second shot opportunity. Here's Anunoby. And
Anunoby.
contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Anunoby.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. And there's the pass to Ibaka. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young passes to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Here's Birch. Poked loose. Back to Young. Over George.
Oh,
Young's
no,
shot is
just
off.
Swirled.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions
It just-
with
it
the
just
extra
swirled.
pass.
Anunoby passes to Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the inside.
Wow.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. And so Young nails them both.
Man,
LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 20 points.
You know he's trying
And
too hard.
another for Jackson, a streaky scorer, but when he gets hot,
Yeah.
watch out.
An even 3-on-3 break. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
The
Why?
Clippers moving it up. Jackson's got the ball. And stolen by Siakam. Young with no one around. And again, Toronto no up.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
I
Man,
wanted
that's
it.
just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's George, buried from 15 feet out. George has got 30
Is that
points.
neck and neck? I don't
From
think
that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Anunoby finds Young. Young is double.
so. You can't double me.
And here is Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Young outside. To the wing on the left. For 3, Van Vliet. The putback.
Oh,
Great
baby.
positioning
There we
on
go.
the putback.
There you go. There
And
you go.
folks,
There
he
you go.
did
There you
not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Champ gets the whistle that
go. And I
time.
got it.
And that'll be his third foul so far. Now here's Leonard. Jackson in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, when you get into a system, your first
Hey!
system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And George kicks to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Young. Siakam trying to free himself up. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young. LA's gone 2 of
This
3
is
in the
close.
fourth quarter
This
from
is
long
close
range.
game.
Good shooting so far. Leonard against Anunoby. Leonard inside. Outside for Jackson. Toronto grabs the miss.
Jackson can't.
Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young passes to Siakam to tie it up. Birch.
There we go.
It's good on the putback. Birch has got it all tied up
Back
now
in,
for
Mr.
Toronto.
Knight.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
George against Van Vliet
What is
with some art, and the layup good by George. George has got 4 this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds
Do
up.
it.
Count it, good.
It's
Count
just
it.
what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Young against Jackson. And Champ gets the whistle that time. And So it's the Raptors winning this
Raptors
one.
win.
It was a
Lead the game in total
fantastic
assists.
ball game, and they did a great
And total
job
points
making
gained.
sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David
got
Aldridge,
playmaking.
this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
There you go. Now that you're firmly established, start line up reply. Jersey we wear. You're an equal member until we want you to feel. We also want to remind you that we appreciate what you bring to this organization, both on and off court. Plus, if it looks good, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. Simple, right? Thanks for everything. So I got a playmaking badge. We are going with a floor general. My progression. Gotta work on them threes. As for defense, gotta go with this one here. We have team practice, so let's get it. We win that one. We're starting to rise up the feet. Yeah. So let's see what practice entails us. Let's get to practice. They need me in practice today.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Gotta work on my shots. Gotta work on my shots. Oh no. So far, so good. There we go. Work on my three-point shot. Making sure it looks crispy. And guess we have a special guest?
Bring it in, everyone. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Muggsy Bogues. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. Today, we're going to work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition.
Oh yeah,
All right.
because that's what's getting hard.
Let's get set up and start practice.
Because we've been providing a lot of turnovers.
You got it. You got it.
Honestly swear. Yeah, that was the problem. I keep giving them too much room. If you keep giving them too much room, then that would be a problem. Transitional buckets. Really, dude? That's not fair. Cheap bitch. Boards. Come on, man. I'm still saying this drill sucks ass. Look at this. Come on, boy. Oh my god, dude. This is not even fair. I can't. Ugh. I literally can't. I just can't do it. My defense. There we go. Now we get the ball now. Okay. This is gonna work. Can't be. 2-star. NBA legend. What's next? Defend. Oh no, I hate this.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting. Go outside.
I don't like this drill whatsoever. Oh my god. Bro. +4 defensive stop.
Just like that.
Defensive stop.
Next time, man. Next time.
There we go. That's what I needed. This will work on my D. Alright. Anybody want some of me? Social media. When I saw yes, he said to me, I'm really happy when I got to be brother with German passion tonight. He can't stop me. Stop trying. Diet of a steady diet of I see what you did there with the puns. I see what you did there with the puns. I see what you did there with the puns. We got the Brooklyn next. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it. Subscribe if you're here for more. I'm going to push my videos. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.